Hello, how are you? Now I know my accent is not very different from that, so it's not really that much of a joke when I say it, but I wanted to. So this is Ashwin Vidiyala here, and I am reading this book called Conscious Capitalism. I actually have it here, but I took off the what's that called, the sleeve, dust jacket, whatever. So I will do a review on this book though when I'm done with it. I'm almost done with it. But and I was reading this I think yesterday. Yeah, I read this yesterday. This paragraph, and I thought it was pretty good. It's probably not extremely pertinent to anything, but I just thought it was cool, and so that is why I'm sharing this one. And oh yeah, the basic premise of this book. The book is called Conscious Capitalism, written by the co-founder of Whole Foods, a guy named John Mackey, whatever, and this Harvard Business School professor Raj Sisodia. And it's a perspective of business. You know how everybody likes to criticize capitalism, and I know for a fact that the capitalism we have today in the world, especially in America, is not the way it was intended by its founders. It's a debauchery of capitalism. Is a good way to put it. But this book provides a perspective of capitalism, which I think is pretty badass. And so yes, so that's why I'm reading this book. It's a pretty interesting read, and I'm going to read you this paragraph over here. He's talking about the conscious capitalism movement. You know, basically how they're trying to revive capitalism to its original form, and they were talking, and that's the context of this page. And I'm going to read this out to you. Thomas Paine, one of the founding fathers of the United States, published a famous pamphlet titled Common Sense in January of 1776 that became an immediate sensation and is thought to have catalyzed the issuing of the Declaration of Independence 6 months later. It universally read in all colonies. It made a powerful case for the idea of republicanism and made a clean break from Great Britain. Now, this pamphlet opens with the following passage. Perhaps the sentiments contained in the following pages are not yet sufficiently fashionable to procure them general favor. A long habit of not thinking a thing wrong gives it a superficial appearance of being right, and raises at first a formidable outcry in defense of custom. But the tumult soon subsides. Time makes more converts than reason. Yeah, big words. Basically what he's trying to say is people are resistant to change, right? And actually, shit, I closed the page. There we go. They're not sufficiently fashionable to procure them general favor. So basically, it's out there. It's not something. It's not the general norm, and so these ideas are kind of not commonplace, and that's why people will resist them. And just because for the longest time